Hey everyone, hey, Rick here from Port Zero Cyber Solutions. And today I put together a video that covers a couple more social engineering tactics by way of your cell phone. And they are smishing and vishing. These ones you're sure to recognize as you are probably like me and get hit with these examples every single day. Remember, social engineering, it's a method used by attackers to manipulate individuals into divulging confidential information. Understanding these tactics is crucial into protecting ourselves from cyber threats. So in this video, I'll discuss both techniques while providing examples from my own device. So number one is smishing. Smishing occurs when an attacker creates a fabricated scenario in a text message in hopes to steal your information. The sender of the text message may be presented as both a phone number or an email address, which is usually fake. For instance, in this scenario, I received a text message from someone that was not in my contacts, as you can see by the phone number at the top. The body of the text identifies themselves as North Carolina Tolls Services and tells me that I have an unpaid toll invoice. They continue with a social engineering technique of using panic or urgency, then tell me that if I want to avoid additional charges, I'll have to settle my balance at the provided link. So at this point, I know that I have not gone through any tolls in North Carolina, so that immediately raises a red flag for me. So I decide to investigate both the hyperlink, the HTTPS, NC Quick Tolls or QuickPassTolls.com, and the phone number using some open source tools. So I went to urlscan.io and I typed in the link provided in the text message. Here are the results from the scan. As you can see, the link provided an IP address associated with the website, 91.208.206.124, and it appeared to be from the country of Moldova. Also, the live information provided at the bottom showed the site to be malicious. Upon further investigation, this time into the phone number itself, I entered the number into numlookup.com and found it came back to Montreal, Canada. Also, there was a report dated July 24th, 2024 from a user that claimed they too received a message from the same phone number with the same contents about a toll balance. Here's another example. This time, the sender came from an email address, taitoki-octogeniac@hcedau.n06u.top. That's immediate red flag since that email looks suspicious right off the bat. I continued to read the message and it appeared to be from the United States Postal Service. The message stated that I have a package that needs to be delivered. It will be returned due to an incorrect delivery address, and I needed to update my address now at the provided link. So as you can see, the sender is using social engineering tactics such as urgency and panic to entice me to click on the link. So there was also an attachment below the link. Do not click on any attachments, just like we talked about with emails. Upon investigation, using an open source domain tool such as MX Toolbox, I noticed the email address did not have any records, but instead an IP address was provided. So when I looked up the IP address, 80.78.28.154 at whatismyipaddress.com, it came back to Sweden. I then ran the link provided with the same tool, and it provided the exact same IP address as the fake email. Now remember, this was a message about a package that needed to be delivered by the United States Postal Service. Why would both the email and the link provided be going back to Sweden? Once again, some of the indicators of compromise were the strange-looking email address, the forms of social engineering such as urgency and panic to entice me to enter my address, the strange-looking link the threat actor wanted me to click, and an attachment to download which probably contains some type of malicious code. So that way when it's embedded on my device, now they'll have access to it. So in the end, to protect yourself from smishing, always verify the identity of the sender. Don't click on any links or share personal information without confirmation. And be skeptical of unsolicited requests for data. Also, do not message them back, as we don't want to get into some type of communicative campaign with them. These were just a couple examples of a smishing campaign that was thrown upon myself. So number 2, vishing. Vishing is voice solicitation. This is when someone pretends to be someone they're not and tries to entice you into giving up personal information. For example, I received a voicemail of someone pretending to be from AT&T DirecTV. They said I'm eligible for a 50% discount on my current account and to call them back at 1-855-457-1903. This was an unsolicited call. Again, just like the smishing campaign, this set off a few red flags for me. First, I noticed the caller's number, 208-434-5847, was not from AT&T, mainly because it appeared to be from a private number. Second, I don't have a DirecTV account. Third, why is AT&T calling me from a private number, but redirecting me to a supposed toll-free number? So once again, I investigated both numbers using open source tools and found that the private number is located in the vicinity of a memorial hospital in Idaho, and the toll-free number is no longer in service. So you can easily conduct a quick search using Google or your favorite search engine to identify the locations of any phone numbers you receive. Also, if you do happen to answer the phone and someone is attempting to solicit information from you, the best thing to do is hang up, research the firm that allegedly called you, and call a legitimate number at that company that belongs to the company. That's if you want to continue to find out if that was a legitimate company that was soliciting that information. But if you want to watch a good video of vishing in action, click on the YouTube link provided. I promise that link is not malicious at all. So for wrap up, smishing and vishing, they're common social engineering tactics that we need to be aware of. Always be cautious and skeptical of unexpected communications and requests. Educate yourself and others about social engineering and use security tools to safeguard your information. Stay vigilant and help spread awareness to protect against these cyber threats. Thanks for watching. And if there's any cybersecurity topics that you'd like to see, please comment below, or you can send me an email at rgkelly@portzerocyber.com.